Well, well, well. What do we have here? I'm like, can't remember what they're called. Oh, mechanical. It's a Sunwaytek, apparently. Generally don't remember that being the stated brand name. So, but whoa! I did not know that it was shaped like that. Oh wow. These triggers feel really nice. Very, very nice. Read through the manual real quick. Anything relevant? Says that it's doable for... Oh, it can work wired too. But wireless. Bluetooth for anything that'll read Bluetooth. Something about key mapping profiles. I wonder if you can also switch these to correspond with how they're mapped. Looks like maybe you can. I don't know. But anyway, these are mechanical switches and they do feel like a keyboard. I'm not gonna lie, that's actually really nice. I'm not. I expected to hate this thing, and you wouldn't think to look at it, but it's ergonomic as hell. Like, this is a very impressive controller. This is terrible, this circle D-pad thing. I don't know why it doesn't have a... Oh. Look at that. It's like they were going to make it perfectly replaceable. And then instead, they did not. I don't even see screw holes on this thing. Ooh. Trying to avoid breaking it. I'm very impressed. Now, on to actually testing it. Which one's jump? A is jump for no justifiable reason. Alright, so I'm gonna walk away and go away with it and see if it keeps working. Well, I walked a good 30 feet away. It worked. Yeah, worked 30 feet that way too. So it works with distance. So if you, for some reason, are playing this with a 30-foot distance, you'll play just fine. It'll work. Yeah. I think this is a great little controller. Very, very impressed with these mechanical switches. I expected them to be horrendous. They are not. They're beautiful. They feel great. They sound great. Yeah. It's awesome. Inputs. Yeah. I mean, they're just beautiful. These mechanical face buttons, absolutely beautiful. I mean, the text I'm fine. I don't like the way this feels, and you have to make sure that this weird D circle thing is situated correctly, because it can be like that, and then you're not actually hitting up, down, left, right when you should be. So you have to make sure that the square bits right there are actually facing up, left, right, and down. Just a terrible design. It was awful. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, the R3 and L3 work. They actually feel really good. Like, very responsive. These magnet sensing triggers. I mean, look at that. Literally no sound, and it detects it. And you could program something to, like, make it be like the analog on GameCube. So, like, you hold it a little bit, it senses it, and then all the way is a different, different input than just hitting it lightly like that. So that would do a different thing in a game than that does, because it would sense it at a different position. Easy peasy. There you go. GameCube should be doing that. The Doyoki and Nixie controllers should have been magnet sensing triggers, and it would have felt so much like a GameCube controller, but they did not do that. So that is what it is. But yeah, every button is responsive. Does it detect these? Oh yeah, it does. Screenshot button? No. What about this button? No, that's. Is that the home button on this? I don't know. Woo! All right. Ooh, yep, dead on with that. No dead zoning that I'm noticing. Looks fine to me. All right. Yeah, I mean, these sticks seem to be decent quality. I'm pretty sure. Well, you could go look in the teardown. Didn't actually take note of that. I'm 98% sure that they're like Alps, not Hall effect. I can't really like calling it Hall effect. They're magnet sensing, and I prefer that. That's why I kept calling these magnet sensing triggers. But yeah, the Joysticks seem fine. It's a fantastic controller. I was very surprised by it. Like, it's just shaped so weirdly, but it works so well. I'm genuinely shocked and impressed by it. It's really fantastic. Highly recommended. Compared side by side, it's actually quieter than the GameCube controller. Oh, it is better. Like, that is completely silent, whereas this one, you do hear it, and the click right there is louder than. I love these. I prefer them to this, but for the authentic GameCube feel, you gotta have it. Ooh, hear that? Oh, it's so silent, so beautiful. Yeah, louder. Every trigger ever should be this. It's beautiful and perfect. So yeah, it's a fantastic controller, and I highly recommend it, and I hope that I kind of hope that every controller ever switches to mechanical, because this is beautiful. It is absolutely fantastic. There is nothing quite like this. If you want GameCube, you need this. But for all the copycats out there, since they cannot seem to get membrane right, they should just go with mechanical, because you can't mess that up. Just call up Sunwaytek and be like, hey, what company did you get your mechanical buttons from? And then just copy them. Just do whatever they did, because it's perfect. It is absolutely perfect. And same with these Hall effect magnet sensing triggers. Okay, these are perfect.